Begin. Hello everyone. Thank you all for taking time to raise awareness about cancer and especially breast cancer. Early detection is our best weapon against cancer. It is always worth getting a checkup. Early detection most likely saved my life. Wendell, I wanted to speak to you today because I think cancer patients need a voice. Cancer is a scary, traumatizing experience that many of us can't speak or won't speak about it. Fortunately, I can and want to. I want to help you better understand. Thank you. I want to help you better understand what your loved ones need and go through, or give you hope to fight another day. In November 2022, nearly 2 years ago, I felt a weird lump in my gluteus maximus. I went to the doctor, and a couple of tests later, and by the end of the week, I was speaking to my surgeon about how he's going to cut me open. That's one way to end a grade 9 year. I got my news a week after my operation. It's cancer. A soft tissue cancer. A rare cancer and mostly found in children. Alveolar Rhabdomyosarcoma. My world paused in that office. I knew how cancer worked and why people get cancer, but I was clueless of the lifetime journey this will be. We went back home and I just wanted to cry, watch Forrest Gump, and eat sushi. It's a good movie. We shared the news with my family and the next day with our friends. Cancer is not a solo journey. There is really no need to hide it. You need your friends and family to stand strong with you. A month later, I started my chemo, something I would not recommend putting on your bucket list. It was scary the first time, and it is still scary after 59 chemo sessions. Luckily, my dad's hand was there to hold when I felt scared. My mom was there to beat in chest, and my friends were there to make me laugh. Cancer can't be a solo journey. My chemo plan had me do weekly chemo sessions, one big one and 2 small ones. I did 3 cycles, and in March 2023, I had my first scan. It was a nerve-wracking time, but the nerves became relieved after my results. Dr. Ruben van Rooyen, my oncologist and soon-to-be best friend, showed my clean scans. He was quick to tell us that I wasn't out of the woods yet. There would still be small cancer cells hiding away, waiting for the right time to pop up again. My chemo had to continue. At this point, the fatigue from chemo started to rear its ugly head. It was fatigue you cannot truly explain. It's like a heavy blanket fell on top of me and was pulling me down every single moment. Though I powered through. Before I knew it, I started radiation. It was difficult to return to cancer care every day, but friends came with to support me. We would usually go out for lunch afterwards, making my difficult times a little bit better. 23 sessions passed, and I rang my first bell. I was in disbelief. I am making progress. I got my well-deserved break, but sadly, a realization kicked in. My main group of friends have truly now forgotten me. I've known them for 7 years. They were the first They were the first to hear about my cancer and the first to leave. I didn't practice crying, so don't worry. Many of my new close friends are ones that didn't have to reach out, but felt they wanted to. Those are true friends, and I hold them close to my heart. When I restarted my chemo after radiation, I was over it. Like a lazy teen who didn't want to wake up for school. Who really wants to do chemo? My parents got me to cancer care, but I was too scared to start again. Dr. Johan somehow got me pumped up for chemo. I don't really know how it does it, but every time I just feel ready to do it. On the 16th of November 2023, 1 year later, I finished my chemo. 27 sessions later, I still remember that day so clearly. The shock I had when I finished my chemo, the surprise of my friends, family, teachers, and Tannies who I don't know, all waiting for me at the top of Tygerberg Hill was bliss. I ended my day by opening Dr. Johan's new organization for cancer patients or young people with cancer, Crown. I was now in remission. You couldn't see any cancer, and I finished my program, but I wasn't cancer-free. Only after 5 years of clean scans will some doctors declare you cancer-free. In my 4 months before I got another scan, I lived every moment. I went back to school, joining my class in grade 11. I enjoyed every class. I could do my first aid again. I managed the PowerPoint for MTBS flashes and sing-songs. I had studied and got a 79% average for my term, and I really tried to live. After my first scan in remission, Dr. Young gave me my new news. My cancer is back, stronger than ever. By God's grace, new research was published for this exact scenario. A new and improved plan to fight a relapse for my cancer. To make my long story a bit shorter, my chemo didn't start well, but we have a good recipe after trial and error. I'm doing my 60th chemo session on Thursday. I couldn't have been standing here without my God and my army of support. I thank you all. If you're fighting cancer, acceptance was the best thing I did for myself. I did not hide it, nor did I hate myself having it. It's just another hill to climb, a very steep hill. I accepted the fact that my hobbies such as hockey, walking, first aid at school were not possible in my physical state, but I kept on living. I lived with gratitude and tried to stay open to new possibilities. I could not play hockey anymore, but I now cheer from the side. I cannot do first aid shifts anymore, but I now coordinate my team of 60 people backstage. I built an app for them. I did not know how to do that. I sew and design my own pants to fit in my clothes again. Ich habe ein bisschen Deutsch gelernt, denn warum nicht? I enjoy the wonders of biology through my garden. Don't stop living your life, just live the new chapter. For the friends, family and families, cancer shouldn't be a solo journey. A lot of people told me that they were scared to do or say something wrong. The only wrong thing you can do is not do anything at all. Don't shy away from your loved one. They need you now more than ever. You can't be there 24/7, but stay involved. Staying involved can really be a wide range of actions. Don't send a generic message from the internet. Take a moment. Send a personalized message saying how much they mean to you. A handwritten letter of encouragement or a voice note of something funny that happened. Sometimes they'll be too tired to answer, but we can read and listen to your messages. Don't give up on them. Tony is my wonderful friend that loves art. She's covered my walls with letters and drawings. Take action. If you can cook or bake, bring them something. Asking for help is extremely difficult for all of us. Take a meal so that they have one less thing to worry about. My friend's mom, Taniana, had this brilliant idea. She bakes me a birthday cake every 26. It's always a good day when she arrives with a new type of cake. If you can drive them to an appointment, just do it. Join them in the waiting room or even the appointment as a friend to hug or a shoulder to cry on. Sit with them at the hospital or at the house after chemo. Knowing someone is there to help you eased me a lot. Maru, my neighbor and best friend, sits at my bed while he waits for me to wake up after chemo.
Sorry.
We would sit in silence, maybe play a game together, but the main thing is that he was there with me. Walk their dog, take them out to lunch, go with them to the chemo room. Be creative and think about what you can do for your loved one to make their life a little easier. Show them they are remembered and loved. Cancer is not a solo journey. Thank you.